under this juncture of COVID-19 situation right now, we see another move that probably people see that it's associated with political situation in Thailand, in which a group of politicians have shown the light of laser messages at landmarks in Bangkok on Sunday night related to the Red Shirt Street protest in 2010, Kun Thepchai, and the authority have threatened legal action against those responsible for projecting these images, laser messages.
Yeah. Now the images you are seeing on the screen right now are part of the messages that were projected on a number of buildings in the city on Sunday night. And authorities are trying to find out who were behind the activities. The messages projected on these buildings were related to the Red Shirt Street protest in 2010 and the May uprising back in 1992. Of course, the emphasis of these messages is on the Red Shirt protests, which, as we remember, were crushed by soldiers after the protesters resorted to violence. And the campaigners behind the laser messages are obviously trying to highlight their version of the bloody event. And the messages with seeking the truth as their keywords were projected on Democracy Monument, Wat Pratumanaram, and a BTS station, as well as on the buildings of the Defense Ministry on Sunday night. And police said they are now considering possible legal action against people who might be behind this campaign.
Yes, especially Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha on Tuesday denounced the laser projection as inappropriate, and he urged all political groups to refrain from activities that would incite public disorder. And General Prayut also said security forces must investigate the matter, noting that the government is focused on the economic impact of the COVID-19 outbreak. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister Prawit Wongsuwan said the authorities are investigating whether the projection in Bangkok violated the emergency decree.
I see. But the people behind the campaign is no secret now, because claiming responsibility for these messages are the political group, the Progressive Movement, or Kana Gao Na, whose founders and members were key leaders of the now defunct Future Forward Party, led by Thanathorn Juangroongruangkit, and the so-called Move Forward Party, or Gao Klai political party, which is the political reincarnation of the Future Forward Party. So it's quite clear that these two political groups, are claiming responsibility for this activity, and they claim that there's something illegal about what they have done. Projecting laser messages on buildings should not be considered as illegal. So they challenge police to question them and even to file charges against them.
Deputy Prime Minister Wisanu Kruangam do not answer when reporter asked him to make comment on the projection, and he declined to comment, Kun Thepchai. But a source at a security agency on Tuesday warned that the Sunday projections were a trap and the government should not fall into it. So there are many dilemma or many angles of situation going on right now, and it will be under investigation, in which the Prime Minister urged all political groups to refrain from any political activities at this juncture.
It's without doubt that the campaign has reopened on old wounds resulting from the two historical events, the one back in 1992 and the one back in 2010. And the campaigners behind these messages claim that since the incidents, nobody has been held responsible. And of course, the campaign has triggered an avalanche of criticisms online, because of course there are people who agree with the campaign, and there are also people who against the idea because they believe that it would even further, widen the political divide in the country.
Yeah, especially May, this month in particular has many political implications of many political incidents happening in Thailand, from racial demonstration, and in 2014 it was military coup which happened in May, and about 20 years back it was another political major incident during May as well, Kun Thepchai.
Yeah. Let's see how the government will further pursue the case.